Hey, 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 everybody. Happy Sunday and welcome to Falling for Herbs. We are super excited to have you here tonight. This is something that you probably have been seeing whoever added you to the group talking about for some time. Maybe you've been following a couple of different people. Maybe you are brand new to holistic wellness and have no idea what any of this means. Maybe some of you have been with us for quite some time. Whatever the case is, welcome to the group. We're so excited to have you. My name is Steph View and I am a holistic wellness and gut health specialist. Holistic wellness and gut health specialist. And I have such a passion for just health and wellness and really empowering and educating families to make really good decisions for themselves. But my fuel really comes with our children. So you're going to hear me talk a little bit more about kids here in the beginning, but this is truly something for everybody in the family. We are dealing with women who are trying to get pregnant, through pregnancy, through breastfeeding, all the way then from babies to toddlers to adolescents to, when we get into our age and, having these hormone issues, to menopause, to grandparents, everything from here and there and in between. And so anyways, I could talk for hours and hours and hours and days on end about all of this stuff. If you have any questions throughout any of this or after you see this, in fact, if you are watching live, go ahead and say hello, let me know where you're from, and if you're catching the replay, go ahead and just type in the comments below, just type replay, and then at any time, if you have any questions, go ahead and drop them just right here in this thread, or feel free to message me as well. Okay, so my education in gut health, it is very, very important to know that there are root causes for everything that we have going on, okay? When you're consistently going to the doctor and, knowing that something's wrong with you and, hey girl, hey, live from Denver, you're going to the doctor, you know that there's things wrong with you, you're not feeling like yourself, you don't know what's going on, you have anxiety, you can't sleep, all of these different things, and you're going to the doctor and they're just like, oh, we don't know what's wrong, or they're running a bunch of tests and the tests are coming up, negative, or, they're starting to, what happens down the line further is they start to diagnose you with different autoimmune diseases. And then, it's because they treat you with medication after medication after medication, right? So what we are here to do is to ensure that A, you don't have to go on medications, or B, that we're working in conjunction with getting you off of your medications. Dana is watching right now. Hey girl, hey! Represent Chicago, Northwest Indiana. We have Dana, for instance, she's on here right now. She's off of 17 or 18 medications now. And just, it is so life-changing, okay? So not only to get you off medications, but also my goal is to never ever let you walk into CVS again, unless you need like a toothbrush and some dental floss or whatever. All of those over-the-counter things that you're getting from CVS is, they're fillers in them, and they have chemicals in their medications, and, fighting symptoms with fillers and chemicals, it conjures up this, it's like a stew that's brewing inside your gut, okay? The gut, mind, body connection is 100% connected, okay? Most people come to us and they're like, oh my gosh, I just had this severe anxiety, and we figure out that they have gut issues going on. And so we have gut issues going on because every single time we're even on like one day of antibiotic, it can take our gut up to 6 months to fully recover from that. So imagine all of the times you've been on an antibiotic or on a medication, or you're on continuous medications, or you're taking multivitamins or probiotics that are full of a ton of different fillers and chemicals. Your gut is never, ever, ever getting a break from that, okay? So in the United States especially, our doctors and our specialty doctors even, they are only required 1 month of nutrition. I'm sorry, 1 semester of nutrition, okay? Even like GI doctors will still treat you with medications versus just like talking about like, hey, let's figure out what your sensitivities and allergies are, and then let's treat that with supplementation, because the foods in the United States are actually very, very nutritionally poor. Even if you're buying organic, don't get caught up in the organic label, you guys. So anyways, I'm trying to get this all out to you as quickly as possible, but it's so important to fuel your body with the nutrition that it needs based on the root causes of what's actually going on. And most of the time, you're not even going to know what's going on, okay? So we have a very detailed health assessment that will show us what is kind of going on inside without us asking you specifically like all of these super, super personal questions. We will ask deeper questions, especially if you are ever speaking with me. A lot of times we'll do some three-way conversations, just because we are so lucky to have so many amazing practitioners and naturopaths and holistic practitioners such as myself. And so this is a different thing than those other companies out there that are, you know, like, okay, I signed up with this company because I had really, really good results, but they don't really know, like, they don't really know much about the products themselves or just about health and nutrition in general. So we pride ourselves on that. Everybody that's involved in this group is, you know, connected to people who are educated in this, and we take it very, very, very seriously to get to the root causes of what's going on with you. So also, I said I was going to talk a little bit about kids. It's so important, you guys, what you're putting in your kids, okay? They are not exposed to years and years and years and decades of chemicals and toxins like we are. So right now, today, you can start to reverse things that can already be brewing up in their little bellies that will cause them complications in the future, right? So if you're starting to fuel your kids right now, you might be like, yeah, I have my kid on one of those kid probiotics, and then you send me the label and it's like, whoa, hello, totally full of sugar, maybe has like gluten and lactose and like all of these different things in there, that really counters the whole point of having a probiotic, okay? Same thing with those children's multivitamins, the gummies, the things, like, you guys, we really, 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 really need to be careful about what we're putting into their tummies. Kids, you know, that have been diagnosed with ADHD or borderline autism or have behavioral needs or, you know, whatever the case is with that, it's because, and grandkids, yes, it's because of the sugars and the things that their bodies are sensitive to. And so when you're starting to give them some of these products, what happens is even within a couple of days, their little bodies are like sponges, because again, they don't have all of these decades and decades and decades of, you know, bad habits, if you will, or, you know, things in their little bodies. So their body will soak it up, but they will feel good almost immediately. And then what's really cool is that also they'll start to ask for better choices in foods as well. Okay, so I've had to be super, super frank with a number of people, and that's okay because that's what my purpose is. And it's, you know, sometimes people will be like, oh my gosh, they just won't drink it. It's green and it stinks and it's, you know, whatever. And I'm like, okay, but it's very important that they drink it, and you're the parent. And so if you go into this with them and you empower them, what we want to do in the whole other aspect of holistic wellness is empowering our children to be involved in these decisions instead of being like, you need to be on medication because you don't know how to act. No, you need to start fueling their bodies with these great options, okay? So anyways, it's just going to be a matter of literally when you're ordering, just saying, oh my gosh, you guys, you know what? We are going to, as a family, we're going to start to make some better decisions. And what we talk about, my son is 5 and he pops on these videos all of the time. What he knows is that the reasons why he drinks herbs is because for his brain and tummy. And he loves it. He knows how good it is for his body. And he tells people about it all of the time. And you will hear from hundreds and hundreds and thousands of us just in our team, if you will, or whatever. All of our kids are drinking Vital, and all of our kids take the probiotic. We feed their belly button. We open up the probiotic and put it in their belly button with our cream, our Flex cream that you'll learn about. It's incredible. Their belly button will suck up that probiotic. Like, it's just straight nutrition. The body is like, give it all to me, right? So it's just really, really cool. It's really important, and it starts with you. Empowering them and encouraging them. We have amazing essential oils, but we also have these little tiny bars. They're like little teeny deodorant bars. And so like if your little one has a little, gets anxious at school or has a hard time calming down and just breathing and focusing, you can give them a little calm bar, and you can be like, you know what, this is for you if you're ever having a hard time at school or on the bus, or before a football game, or whatever. This can be just your little secret weapon. And whenever maybe rub a little under your nose, or rub it on your wrist, run into the bathroom really quickly, whatever that means, because you guys, it is so real. Anxiety and depression and all of these things with the little ones, if you go through it, the last thing we want is for them to go through it. So it's really, really, really important. And they just feel so good in such a short period of time after starting these products. It is like literally amazing. So again, sometimes they're not going to like it right away, especially if you guys have a lot of sugar that you let them eat in your home. Then they're probably not going to love it right away, but you're going to adjust the amount of water. You're going to use 2 to 4 ounces of water, and you're going to be like, all right, we're going to drink it all at the same time. Who's going to drink it the fastest? Okay. And we're going to make a game out of it, and they will drink it. You make the rules. You're the boss. You're the parent. You're going to empower them. You're not going to get angry at them. You're not going to be like, okay, well, I knew you weren't going to drink this, man, then we're done. No, you're going to get excited about it with them, and you're going to work on it together. And it's going to be amazing. And a lot of times what happens is that we're helping our kids first, and then the rest of the family jumps on the bandwagon because they're like, oh my goodness, my 4-year-old actually isn't a crazy little, whatever we might say about the 4-year-olds and the 3-year-olds and the tantrums and this and that. It doesn't have to be that way, and it doesn't have to be that way for you either. It's not actually normal. Like, if you go out of the United States, people are generally actually very happy and very healthy. It's just here that we're not. And so we have to take the matters into our own hands. And what's really cool is you'll learn more about this through today, but we don't have those auto ship requirements. You're not held to like a minimum. You get the same wholesale price that we get. There's just so many perks about this. You get rewards back every single time you order towards the next time. And so please, please, please just make sure that you watch tonight and look at the information and reach out and ask a ton of questions. And then also when you get your products, know that we're going to check up on you. Know that there's certain things that maybe you don't love the taste of right away because they're 100% pure plant, okay? If you don't eat super well, it's okay. We're not asking you to change your whole schedule. We're not asking you to work out 3 times a day. We're not asking you to change any of that stuff. The power of this is that it's just getting that amazing nutrition in your body to start healing from the inside out on a super deep level, and then to prevent future implications with you and your children and your babies and your grandparents. And one time it was said from diapers to diapers, right? So we really take pride in all of that. So anyways, thank you so much for jumping on here, and let me know if you have any questions at all, and we will talk to you guys soon. Have a great night.